Hello, my musical globetrotters. Where are we going today? Well, as always, we're starting at home in the United States near Philadelphia, and we are traveling to what? We're staying in the United States because, yes, the United States is multicultural as well. We are going to Louisiana, to Cajun country. How long will it take us to get there? Well, it depends on whether we take a plane or whether we drive our car. It's a 3-hour flight, it's a 20-hour drive. Let's learn about Cajun people. Cajun people were originally called Acadians, and their name shortened to Cajuns. They were French speaking and they were expelled from Canada, so many of them came to the United States and settled in the state of Louisiana. The area where they settled already had Native Americans. Soon, people from Europe, freed slaves, and people from the Caribbean joined them. That created a very rich culture. They've worked really hard to maintain their traditions. While they want to be Americans, they also want to remember their French language and their own music and food and art traditions. Let's learn a little bit about Louisiana. Of course, Louisiana is known for marshes, swamps, and bayous, which you see pictured. It's also known for alligators. And it has great food like gumbo, which is a type of stew, jambalayas, which is made of rice, green peppers, celery, hot peppers, and anything else they want to throw in, cornbread, which is so yummy, and crawfish. So there you see the gumbo, there's the jambalayas, and there's the crawfish, which I have never eaten, but Mr. Grothman has, and they're kind of like eating crabs. Okay, they're very tiny. About the music, well, at first the Cajuns used the fiddle, but then soon the accordion joined the mix. Their music is dance music. They create their music so they can have a party. And a little later, we'll see how to do the Cajun TwoStep. They're also known for swamp pop, and we'll hear an example of that soon. They have festivals called Fais-du-du, which is a street dance with a lively band. And of course, they're known for Mardi Gras, the big party that happens right before Lent begins. Let's listen to some original Cajun music. And I'm going to pause it right there. But if you are interested in hearing more, I will place the link in our assignment. Now I want to share with you an example of swamp pop.
China-na, China-na-na-na-na, China-na-na-na, China-na, China-na-na-na, China-na, China-na.
I'm going to stop that video there as well. So that, again, that was Swamp Pop, or an example of it. Today's song is called Bonjour mes amis. And I want to apologize right away to anybody out there who actually knows how to speak the French language, because I never studied French. I do not speak it well, and I'm sure not very correctly. Now, there's so many things I could teach you from this song. For example, we could focus on dotted half notes. And remember that dotted half notes mean you stretch the sound for 3 beats. Jour, jour. We could focus on the whole note, which means we stretch the sound for 4 beats. Jour. But I prefer to focus on these notes that are under the staff. We have the starting note, which is actually the same as this one here. And we also have this note, which is the same as these, which is the same as this, which is the same as this and this. So let's start with the one that looks like this. To make it, we had to draw one line under the staff. That line is called a ledger line. And as you see, the note sits on the ledger line. So we could think of it as a line note. Okay. Now, if I want the note that's one step lower than that, I still use one ledger line. But that note is placed under the ledger line. It still does not look like this one. If I want the note that is one step lower than that, let's make that one disappear. Then I need another ledger line. 1, 2 ledger lines. And this note sits right on the bottom ledger line. Still doesn't look like this one. So if I want the note that's a step lower than that, let's make that disappear. I need to go under the second ledger line. So that looks like this and this. It's a pretty low note. Now for my older kids, if this is do, you might remember that there can be notes lower than do, because since there's 88 notes on the piano, there has to be more notes than do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. And we've learned in the past that there are higher and lower versions of each note. So if we think of this as do and we go backwards, then the note that we had here would be ti. The note that was on the line would be la. And this would be so. Low so it's called. So the song starts, so do, 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 mi, do. So mi, 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 so mi. And it goes on from there. Let's listen to how the song goes. I probably will not play for you the whole song. It's a rather long song. I hear that accordion.
Bonjour mes amis, bonjour. Bonjour mes amis, bonjour. Bonjour mes amis, bonjour. Mes amis, bonjour. Mes amis, bonjour. Bonjour mes amis. Comment ça va mes amis, comment ça va? Comment ça va mes amis, comment ça va? Comment ça va mes amis, comment ça va? Mes amis, comment ça va? Mes amis, comment ça va? Comment ça va mes amis? Ça va bien mes amis, ça va bien. Ça va bien mes amis, ça va bien. Ça va bien mes amis, ça va bien. Mes amis, ça va bien. Mes amis, ça va. Ça va bien mes amis. Allons danser mes amis, allons danser. Allons danser mes amis, allons danser. Allons danser mes amis, allons danser. Mes amis, allons danser. Mes amis, allons danser. Allons danser mes amis. Allons chanter mes amis, allons.
And I'm going to pause it there, but I hope you got an idea of how that Cajun song sounds with the accordion playing and the other instruments playing as well. It's time to get up. Let's see what we're going to do. A popular dance step is called the Cajun TwoStep. Stand up, we're going to give it a try. The Cajun TwoStep is normally done with a partner, hand around their back and holding their hand like this. I am going to exaggerate the dance step while we learn it. We're going to start by going to your right, and we're going to start with your right foot. So it's going to go right, left, right. Now, I'm standing with my weight on my right foot with my left foot in the air. So my left foot can go that way. Left, right, left. Now I'm standing with the weight on my left foot with my right foot in the air, so I can go right, left, right. Left, right, left. Now when they're really dancing the Cajun two-step, they're not balancing like this. In fact, their leg isn't in the air at all. We just exaggerate it so I can show you how to do the dance step. So really, their feet are kept much more close to the ground with their partner. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. And once you get really good at the dance step, the dancers add fancy turns and things. We're not going to try that today. Let me put some music on and we'll try in Cajun two-step. Starting with this leg. Get ready. 1, 2, 3, go. Right, left, right, left, right, left. Right, left, right, left, right, left. Right, left, right, left, and that is the idea behind the Cajun two-step. Thank you for visiting Cajun country in Louisiana with me today.